and welcome back to Finders Beepers History Seekers. And if we can get in this place, I am going to be so pleased. It is one of the best looking buildings. I really love it. I absolutely love it. Now the problem is, I've just come through here and it's a track that runs down at the side of next door's garden, and there was a woman out sunbathing next to the swimming pool. Now I don't know if she saw me. If she didn't, I don't know how, so I'm a little bit worried. Now let me show you this place from the outside. Look at this place. Oh my god, that scared me to death. There's a water jet going around in the field next door, watering all the plants, and it just hit the wall behind there. But yeah, look at this. How wonderful is that building? What an amazing looking building that is. Now from here, it looks very locked up. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit worried that we're not gonna get in it, but we'll do our best. You know me, I'll always try, and if I can't, I won't force it, but I'll do what I can. I just keep standing and looking at it. I love this little clock tower and the bell. It's not even really a tower, is it? It's brilliant there. And then down to those great grand steps with the pillars that I feel like something should be on top of those. Anyway, let's keep going. Now we're in quite a small, well, a tiny community, and I can hear voices, and there's a dog barking. When it saw me, it started barking and it hasn't stopped since. So I am very concerned that I'm going to be spotted before I even have a chance to get in. Let's go around this side first. Now you see, things like this worry me, because that's been, all of them have got like big metal gates on it. Those dogs are worrying me. Yeah, big metal gates on it. That one's been blocked up. Looks like relatively recently, looking at the wood at the back of it. I think this is the entrance to the cellar, and if it is, this may be a way in. I don't want to make too much noise. Right, I'm going to come back to that and just have a look at all the other options first. But look at some of these big windows. That dog is going mad. Absolutely crazy. Oh, it's that thing again. It needs to stop doing that. Oh, now, if I can get back out of there, we're sorted. But can I? That is the problem. Let's have a look. Oh, there's a chair and something to scramble up. I should be able to. Imagine getting stuck in one of these places. That's what worries me. Now behind there is the old main entrance. Two big pillars and the gateway to come through, because this place is surrounded by a massive wall. But another one where it's been blocked up, look. I'm a bit concerned, I really am. Right, I'm down. Feet on a chair. I just hope I can get out of here, because this is a problem. I barely fit through this gap coming down. So when I jump back up again, push myself through, I'm going to hit that. I'm a bit worried that I'm not going to get back out of this place, but I'm also worried, because I don't know if you heard voices then, but there seem to be more and more talking voices. And I don't know if they'll just come themselves or if they'll get the police or what. I've only ever had one run-in with the Italian police, and actually they didn't catch me, they caught Andy. And I fell off a roof like an idiot. Anyway, hopefully today won't be the first. Yeah, so it's not going to be so hard, like getting on the chair, standing on the back, but then you've got to get up here and through there. And if you look, it's not a massive gap that. And pull yourself up, and I'm worried that these aren't connected very well either. It's not going to be the easiest because I've nothing to put my feet on. Now this place is one of the most amazing places upstairs. You've got your Gothic cellar, which I do love. I love these ceilings. Let's have a look now. Yeah, when you get ceilings like that come together in a cross, and then you've got the big fireplace there as well. But I'm guessing, where is it? Has it been bricked up? Oh no, look. There's the top. Just seems doesn't seem like you could have a big fire there. Although there's something at the bottom that looks like it's been re-bricked. But these look really old. Like some of these bricks are really thin and long. Almost a little bit like Tudor bricks in the UK. So, I don't know. I don't know whether it's been sort of filled in slightly. Because that does seem weird, doesn't it? Doesn't seem like it's normal. Also, I feel like there was something fitted into there and there as well. Like to hang pots and pans on, maybe. I don't know. I'll tell you something, it is warm in here. Especially with this, I'm gonna have to take this bag off, I think. Get my torch out and then we'll be sorted. Because it's a little bit dingy in here, but it's you've seen it already. It's so bright outside. I didn't think I'd need it, but it's a little bit dingy down here. Now, there's a few things that I notice, and you'll not probably even be interested, but it's always stuff that's been changed or something that other people generally don't notice. So the first one is really simple. I feel like this here, in fact, it definitely has been replaced. It's new. But these markings on here, who put those there? I know that's stupid. It's nothing really that exciting. But who was the person that marked those on there and why? And what was the purpose of this? Because it's changed. There's an arch there. Then there's another bit there. But what was this? Was this maybe a way of dropping stuff down to the cellar? Oh, in fact, is it where those things were covering something up outside? Maybe it is. I don't know. We'll have to have a look round. That's where we've come in. But yeah, that definitely had a different purpose at some point. And I know it's only the same as something basic like remodeling your house. Like everybody does stuff like that. Ooh, don't know what's around this corner. Everybody does changes things, like even if it's just wallpaper or paint on your wall. Something you will change over the time of you being in that house. And these could have been in here for years and years. And it's been major structural stuff they've done. I don't know if that was that water thing again. But I always wonder what the reason was and when it was done. Like if you, that bit, I know I'm going on about it and I know you're thinking, Matt, just show us around the bloody house. But that bit, like if you've got a thing that drops stuff down, why wouldn't you just leave it as it was? Why wouldn't you have that archway at the top? Or is that archway at the top to take the pressure off the window underneath or whatever it was? I don't know, but I would like to know. Anyway, let's go in here and have a look. See, look, there's a doorway there. And all that's got is the ridge across the top. There's no archway above it to hold it up. So there's got to be a reason. Right. Oh, so that's stairs to upstairs. We'll not go up there yet. I just want to have a look around the rest of the cellar. What's this down here? Hang on a minute. Oh, God. Oh, no, that's those metal coverings. So that's a way in. I've got to be careful because I can be seen here. We'll come back and look at that. I think it's just a hole where something used to come in. But look, the wall changes there as well. There's loads of things being changed in this place over the years, including all these stairs. Very weird designs. Right, let's have a quick look around the rest of the cellars before we get upstairs to the main event. Now, last week's video which I hope you enjoyed. And everybody that watched it has put how good the place was. Similar to that, this place has been on the market recently, and I actually think somebody did buy it, but then put it back on the market, and nobody bought it after that. So there's got to be some problems somewhere. I don't know if you hear that. I don't know if it's that spray thing. But yeah, there's got to be some issues, because otherwise they would have just carried on doing it. Right, I'm leaving my bag here. Which is probably not a good idea because the way in and out's there, so they just jump in and get me bag. But look at these doors. Look at the age to them. Like how many keys have been rattled around in that, or how many times has a key been rattled around in that over time? And the thickness. Lots of different doors, it's good. Now this bit in here looks like it's been replastered. And I'm sure, yeah, I did. Some bags of plaster there, but you can see how long it must have been ago because they've all gone funny and they're all just being used to block up the door. Now, and something I did notice while I was outside looking through this bit was what's above here. Now, a lot of people would miss this. And so far, it's the best thing I've seen about the house while I've been in here. It's brilliant. So imagine there would have been big doors on here sealing this bit up. That would have been open, almost like a little entryway to get in. God, this is very dodgy. It's this one on the right's moving loads as I stand on it. Right, I'm not going to show you above me yet. Just want to turn around. And I hope I can do it. I might have to zoom you out a minute. I hope you can see it from this angle. Look at this. Look at this doorway. It's a massive face with a huge, I'm guessing they're supposed to be ears. Not thought about that. Yeah. A massive face there, big nose, and a huge mouth, and the door would open in his mouth. How cool is that? I've never seen anything like that in my life before. It is so, so good. Now, I noticed that over the top of this lot. And I'm glad I did. I'm glad I was looking and using my eyes. So if that's the entrance to the cellar, just think what the rest of the place is like upstairs. It's gonna be great. Oh, now I'm confused. Because I thought what's in front of me was over there. I'll just show you, it's easier. So when I walked to the top of there, I saw this and I thought, oh, is it a well? And it is full of water bottles, but also full of water. I've got to be very careful here because I'm holding my phone with 2 fingers. So you've got a big well there. However, I think we've got a second well here. Jesus Christ, it was my zip on my pocket. Rubbing across that, I absolutely pooed my pants. Yeah, look. I've got a secondary well here. I wish there were a ladder down. I want to go and get in it. Have a quick wash down there, because I'm filthy. Now, I'm not going to move all this stuff out of the way, because it's just water. But I wonder how deep it is. I wonder how far both of them go down, and why there's 2. I feel like that's the original. I feel like that's always been there, and that one's been added later. Because if you look, this brickwork here is quite new in comparison. But the thing is, this room as a cellar, it's dry as a bone in here. Obviously, they'd probably have to seal the windows up. But think what you could do down here. It's not actually even dark. It's like, look, it's light and bright. You could make it into something amazing down here. You really could. Like a little mini banqueting hall or something like that. Or like a proper... In fact, you could have your living room down here. Because it gets hot here in the summer, so it'd be a lot cooler down on this level. Have your settees round, a big TV, oh, it'd be brilliant. Obviously, I'd want to keep the original features, but I still think you could make this room amazing. I've just zoomed you out so you can see. So you've got the amazing ceilings. You could make a feature well in the middle. So you've got like glass or perspex or whatever you put over the top of them in the middle of there. Now, if I'm zoomed in, you'll see it's quite a big hole. Maybe, let's have a look. I don't know, maybe 3 foot across. So you could put something across the top of that and some lights down there to light it up. And then you could still have your well up over here. Do whatever you want over it, because I'm guessing this is like, maybe have a pizza oven in this corner, or I don't know, but it'd be brilliant. It's actually making me excited just looking at this, thinking about living here, what it'd be like. And like maybe have your wine cellar in this bit here, put all your bottles of wine in there, and then, like I say, a pizza oven here. There's a door being filled up there. That's that bit that we said I was gonna have a look at. So you could have all your electric and gas and everything coming through there. Like I say, then you've got your big open space, but then, in fact, you don't need a pizza oven over there, because look at this. You've got a pizza oven there, which would be absolutely amazing to have. I would love a proper wood-fired pizza oven. You've got whatever, maybe like a chopping board and stuff. There's no sink though, is there? That's one thing we're missing. And then a little burner. Is there a chimney to this? Yeah. It'd be so good. Now just think, we've not left the cellar yet. I know I'm rambling on, but I just like to sort of almost paint a picture in your head of what something could be like. And you could keep it authentic. Like these behind us would fit in hundreds of years back with the pizza oven and things like that. So you could keep all those. You wouldn't really need to do anything dramatic to the place. Just add some furniture and, I don't know, a telly or something, and it'd be brilliant. A lot of people would just rush straight upstairs to the sweet spot, to the brilliant bits. For me, it's about the whole building and what you could do with it. Is this a cellar? Surely there's not a cellar when there's a well. Oh, it's flooded and bricked up. Oh, I would have took my shoes and socks off. In fact, it don't go around the corner, does it? No! Oh, my shoes, I ain't got socks on. My shoes are coming off. And we're going in. Look. Oh, it's slippy. Really slippy. Oh, there's a newt there under the water, look. Wait a minute. See the newt? It's either a newt or a very, very unfortunate lizard. Oh, it's cold. Right, I've got to be careful not to stand on anything. And yes, I know about things like Lyme's disease. I'm not going to be drinking it. And I'm not going to be licking my feet either. Oh, it's lovely, this water, you know. Very cool. See, this is something else that a lot of explorers wouldn't do. Now, don't worry. I'm not going down to the cellar. But what I wanted to show you is when this water stops rippling, there's steps down there and an entrance there. If Dan from Exploring with Fighters was here, who I think has been here before, had got his underwater drone, that would be perfect to see what was down there. I'd love to know. But that has been bricked up at some point. They're modern bricks. So I don't know why, I don't understand it really. I wish, like it's just coming to almost my shorts now. If I could just get a bit further around that corner and just look underneath there, it'd be brilliant, but I can't. So nice this water though, so clear. It'll come directly out of that well. Somehow the well will have been breached and it's all, probably when they put that extension in it. In fact, I bet they've done that on purpose. I bet they flooded the cellar in order to have the well in the middle as well, or at the side as well. So they broke the side of the well and filled the whole lot up. Now I've got to be careful here that I don't stand on that newt. There we go. But yeah, what do you think about that? I mean, is it improving it, or is it sort of destroying the integrity of it? I don't know what I think, because I do like the idea of the second well, but would a cellar be more useful? It's weird because I thought this was the cellar, but now there's a cellar under the cellar. Sorry, I'm just putting my shoes on. But like I said, not many explorers would go down and try and show you. It's very muddied up now. I've muddied up the water. So if anyone is using this as drinking water, they're screwed there. But, right, let's make our way upstairs. Oh, no, there's one more room. Hang on a minute. Right, I am very lucky because a minute ago when I'm walking around showing you these and I walked backwards off over here, I didn't look down at all. And it's a good job I didn't stand on this. So, you know, we were talking about having glass or perspex over the well. Well, this is another one, a third one. And the water, you can't really see, is blue. It's like so clear. But yeah, they've put a glass top on that. So they've had that idea, like I was mentioning earlier, but somebody smashed it up like an idiot. But that could have been really bad. Imagine falling down there. I'd be dead. There'd be no getting me out. It's like last week we were talking about oubliettes, where you get put down something like that, where you can't move and you can't get out, but you almost can get out, but not quite. That is almost exactly the same as an oubliette. Imagine it. Oh, it'd be awful. Like, what would I do? Say if I got my phone, I'd have to ring me dad and get me dad to ring the authorities. Or I could just ring them myself, I suppose. Give them the location of where I was and they'd have to come and get me. But if I dropped my phone and I couldn't get it, then what do you do? Because it's probably the width where I wouldn't be able to bend down to pick it up. So what do you do? I just thought, yeah, there's not really very much in this room, nothing of worth to show you. And then I noticed these tiles and I thought, oh, they're all right. But then I noticed these old ones around the outside. Oh, I've got mud on my shoes. Yeah, the old ones, look there, with all the different designs on. I normally clean it off for you, but I feel I'm gonna make it worse. So yeah, they are probably quite old, those tiles. I don't know what's in here. I feel like I've been in here. That's just under some steps. Oh, it's that entrance with the big mouth and big face on it, isn't it, behind there? Right, time to head upstairs. I'm excited, you know, because this place has already got me excited from the cellar. And that is not like me. I do like a good cellar. I like creeping around, but this is a different sort of cellar. Can you feel? Well, I just asked you if you could feel the breeze. What I meant to say was, is it making a noise on the camera? Because it is so breezy down here. The wind's blowing straight through this place. That's what I'm saying about it being cool down here. It'd be brilliant. Now, just notice before we go out of here, these are quite old, I think. But this flooring, oh no, maybe they're not. I don't know if there's concrete underneath them. They might be old that have been relaid, but this is just like pure concrete floor, done very badly. It's not smoothed out or anything, it's just big bumps and lumps all over it. So whoever was doing this weren't doing the best of jobs, I don't think. Yeah, I think they are originals, look. I think they are the original stones because they come through from here as well. Right, upstairs, Matthew, shut up. I'm scared to go upstairs because I'm that excited to see it. I'm scared to, like, it's different as well. So like last week was all amazing ceilings. This is something else. This is something totally different. And I think you're gonna love it. You might hate it. We probably won't get a very long video out of this because it's probably mostly empty, but the stuff that is in here is really good. Anyway, I need to stop building you up now and just actually show you. I'm almost kind of nervous as well though, you know, because I'm thinking, oh, what if they don't even like it? What if I'm building it up and it's rubbish? Right, like, even these steps are a bit odd. You like go up some steps there and round the corner here, and then up some more steps that look like they should just go straight out there. So, I don't really know. Right, up we go again. Look, more bags of cement and stuff. Right, let me get my bearings. I'm like a little kid. 2 rooms that I can see. Wow. But there's also 2 other rooms I can see that are just full of stuff. But I still want to go in them because I do think other people neglect these sorts of rooms, like this one to my left and to my right. They get neglected because of the good stuff. And sometimes you find things worth talking about. And you know me, I'll always save the best stuff as long as I can. I'll try and do things in order. But if I can do 2 rubbish rooms first, and then the good ones, I'll do that. So we'll go in here first. Now, as you can see, there is boxes and boxes of stuff, but there's also some fairly big old furniture. So I want to see there's a headboard there. I want to see what I can see making my way around, because a lot of, like, look at the ceiling in here. Let me zoom you out. That's a big, it's domed. Oh, in fact, I'll show you what's in that corner in a sec. Right, so I've come to the opposite corners. Right, let me zoom in as much as I can. The lighting in here is a bit bad, actually. So we've got little cherubs in the corners of the rooms. I don't know why it's not lighting it up. I might have to go and get another torch out. I don't know whether it's because there's the glare from the outside bits. And there's not one in this corner, so I can't show you that one, which is a shame. But if you look around the edges of the room, it's all like a detail of, like, that's proper stone. I thought it might be like something on top, but it's not. And it looks like, is it called a palisade? I might have just made that up. But like, basically when you have a bit round the edge where you'd stand and you'd rest your hands on the top bit, and then there was the bits at the bottom. I can't think of the word, unless it is palisade, and then I've got the right word. I've just Googled it. I don't think it is palisade, because that is some sort of fencing. So it's not far off what I mean, but there's no pictures of it come up, so maybe I'm wrong. You know what I'm on about anyway, like the stone bits round the outside of a big house that's got like the top bit on it. So descriptive. Now, obviously, this is all the stuff that belonged to the people that lived in here last. And I bet you there's some good stuff knocking about underneath all here. I don't mean Molly the dog, but I mean there's boxes and boxes of stuff. So I bet you there's some old, maybe photos or documents or stuff knocking about in here. So I am going to keep my eyes open, but I'm not going to start picking up all the boxes, because I have a feeling they're just all going to fall to pieces. And even though, like, they're already trashed, I still have enough respect for somebody else's stuff not to just chuck it all over to find one item that might be interested to talk about. It's not fair, is it, really? Right, so we've got a chandelier down there. I did notice there's a big string for one up there. I actually think it's a really, really old one, that. Like, first electric kind of wire going down there. Somebody shouting outside now. Right. Gormiti. I remember Gormiti, I'm sure I do. Was it? Oh, this is a school book, I think, but I do remember Gormiti. What year is it from? I reckon it's someone's schoolwork. Oh, it'll tell you on this at the front. Oh no, maybe it won't. It's his maths book anyway. Bloody hell, how come you get a maths book that's Gormiti? It's not covered either. That's just the normal front cover. But I reckon we're talking early 2000s, because Gormiti is not as early as Pokemon, and it's probably was released as a result of Pokemon doing so well. So I reckon early 2000s. So that's probably the last time somebody lived here. Someone is shouting, definitely. A woman. I don't know. It might be that woman that was sunbathing. Oh, they've got an amazing pool. And I want to, once again, see if I can show you. Oh, I can't really. I can't show, wow, wait a minute. Look at the sweat on my arms and my face and my bum crack and everything. It is disgusting. So that pool was very, very, very inviting, especially with a woman with a bikini on sat next to it. I might just go and jump in on my way out, or go and jump underneath that water thing that's going round. That'd be brilliant, although it's probably full of pesticides and would kill me off slowly. Now, most of the stuff in here is just like Christmas trees, all your normal possessions. But then there are a couple of things that I'm a bit confused by. Like this. I know it looks like a light fitting, but why has it got wheels on here? I'm a bit confused. I'm also falling over. That just scraped my leg. Wait a minute. Do you winch it up? Say if you wanted your light at a different height, you'd winch your light up. That's very heavy. Is that even off a light? It's like a lead weight, that. That's a bit weird, isn't it? I'm wishing I was back down in that cellar, because it was a lot cooler with that breeze. It is so hot up here. You can't see, but my t-shirt is soaking. Right, on to the next. Right, now I've not actually stuck my head in here. I just saw this bit. So it's looking, I don't think it's worth climbing in, if I'm being honest. Oh, that's good though. That big chest thing with, I'm going to say Marilyn Monroe in it. What else we got, anything? No, they're mainly just shutters off the windows. Right, let's go in two of this floor's best rooms. Now, one of them is inside and one of them is outside on a balcony. I'll let you decide which way we're going first. Outside? Okay, fine. It's the closest anyway. Right, I tried to hide this from you earlier on because this is some of the back entrance gates. Oh no, it's the front entrance, in fact. Look, it's where those pillars were. There's a helicopter just flown over. I'm hoping he's not looking for me. I don't think he will be, like. But then look at this. That's really cool. But I like these gates, and I like the little boy up there, look, playing his little violin. He's brilliant. So cool. He's up there watching me, but he's not the only one watching me. So we'll step up these few steps. We've got an angel there, a couple of little boys there doing some sort of work. That helicopter is buzzing around, you know. And then look at this. How amazing is this? It is wonderful. Like I said, this is just your entranceway. This is just where you'd come in. And he looks like a merman. Is he, what's he called now? Is it Zeus? Would he be Zeus? Because he's got what looks like fish legs. Not that fish... Fish don't have legs, Matt. Not the Little Mermaid. But no, the pillar with, I'm guessing, Apollo on and a big shell above him. Then we'll move down and look at these other things bit by bit. You've got two, I don't know what they are. They're lion legs and body, but they've got wings and the head of a person. Now, I know that is a thing because I've seen them before. God, that wind's getting up out there. Oh no, it's that water. It's that water coming round. Yeah. So you've got two winged lion head women. You've got some more children up there. One that hasn't got any hands and arms or anything, look. I don't know what's going off with that one. Now, some of you might have seen this place before because I know other people have done it, but I've been wanting to come here since I started exploring. I saw photographs of this place on the internet back in like 2018, 2017. We started the channel in 2017, and I think I must have seen this the year after when we started exploring. And I've wanted to come here ever since. And that's why I've been so excited and why I was so desperate to get in. And I have. And I'm here. Finally, I'm here. And it's brilliant. Anyway, let's have a look at Zeus's. It's not Zeus, is it? You're being a dick. Not Zeus. Poseidon. Fucking Zeus. He's not got a lightning bolt up his bum. Yeah, it's Poseidon with the... Has he got a trident? Does he carry his trident round with him? I think he does. Anyway, we've got Poseidon's missus over at this side. She's got her fish legs as well. She's not the prettiest of ladies though, is she? Right? Either that or she's had a bad curry or something. She's looking a bit ick. And then what we got? Two more lion women. I don't know what they are. I feel like I should know who they are, but I can't think. And then some more kids up there, but I like this. This is a little bit like Britannia. That's what it reminds me of. The two lions, the shield thing, and then Britannia would be up there, but that's not really Britannia, is it? So, I don't really know. And what I haven't mentioned is these two here. He's hit him that hard, his hands come off. And the other one's just got a spike for an arm. I wonder if are they stone, the actual stone? Yeah, they are. It's like, oh God, where's that coming from? I didn't think there were a church around here. I've not seen one. Yeah, I wonder if it's come off like the outside of the building somewhere, this. Because it's just, well, maybe up there. It could be up there, look. Because it looks very plain. And that's what they were going to do, put it back up again. But they never got round to it. I actually didn't realise there was another side room here. So we're going in there before we go in the main room. I can't even think what's upstairs. But I think this one is my favourite. Right. So yeah, this is another side room, but this one's got... Oh, the stairs are there. This one's got a lot more impressive fire in it than the other one did. Although I feel like it's maybe been blocked up a little bit. The flue bits up there, look. Oh, what's down here? Where does this take us? I don't want to go into the... Yes, it does. It goes into the... Does it? Does it? I'm gonna have to check, one sec. No, this is another side room, but this is the best side room we've had so far. And there's even a boy shoving his finger up his bum, which is weird. So at first glance, you're like, oh, it's not quite as good as you're making out. And then there's someone's legs. Then you spot a little weird window. Oh, that's got steps in it. And then we come across this woman here. And all her friends down here. Oh no, he's not sticking his finger up his bum. He's just on all fours. For some reason I thought you were doing a bit of a reach around. We've got one of the 7 dwarves. Is he? Oh, he's a drummer. He's a drummer, look. Either that or they're very big matchsticks. But yeah, I think he's a drummer. You've got this guy, look at his face. That is a face. A little hammer and chisel. So he's doing chiseling the cat's head off with his willy tucked between his legs. Come on, blokes, we've all done it at some point and done a little dance for the girlfriend. Either that or it's just me. I swear to God, everybody else has done it. It isn't just me. I promise you. I'm sure I've heard other people talking about it. I don't do this every weekend. I've got nobody else to show, so like I don't just do it for myself. That'd be stupid. Anyway, another band player there. Oh, these are nothing in comparison to the room we're going into in a minute. But look at this entranceway here. It's another grand door entranceway with a woman on each side of it. And all that work. You've got cherubs in the corner. Now I think those cherubs are reproduction. I also think, look, they've tried to refix the is it something, ceiling rose, is that what it's called? They've tried to put it back on there and redo some of the bits that have been damaged, which is good, but it's a shame that it's not the originals, but I think that's why they're all like dark grey, and the top of that's dark grey. So obviously he was trying to stay true to the place, but fell short, and then never came back by the looks of things, which I think is really weird. Now, does anybody know what this is, or these are? I've been trying to figure it out for a while. What are they? Are they hinges? Is it a hinge? Sorry, I'm not really showing you what I'm doing, am I? I don't really know what that is. What's that for? Because he's got quite a few of them. Now, if it were one, I wouldn't really be that bothered, but there's so many. It seems a bit odd, doesn't it? Anyway, we're not going through the door behind me for the one reason I want you to see it the way that I saw it for the first time. I think sometimes things have got to be done in the right way. I don't know whether it's like obsessive compulsive disorder or something, but you know what I mean? Like if you walk in the backwards way, it doesn't have the same effect. I don't know. We'll soon find out. I still can't believe this, how good this is. It is so cool. So cool. I just think what an impact that would have on your guests coming over. It really would. Talking about impact, right, we've got to walk this way. Is my torch on? Right. I'm tempted to go back down to get another torch. I've been down and got my torches, my backup torches, and it really doesn't make any difference because it's just so light outside. It makes it so dark in here, but I've done the best I can because I just want you to go, wow. Right, in we go. Look at this place. How amazing is this? That torch shouldn't have been shining at us. Look at that. But the thing is, there's also that. Look at that, I've not noticed that. That's falling out of that bucket. That's so cool. It's actually suspended somehow in midair, that. I don't really know how they're doing it. That's really cool, but look at this. I don't know if the torch makes it look worse, actually. We'll just remove the torch. There we go, it does look better without it, actually. Wow. And then look on the floor down here. Who are these people supposed to be? They're obviously from mythology. Could it be the devil? It's got angel wings. It's like a fallen angel. But then it's got a weird twisted up tail, which is really cool. But then this guy looks a bit like Alexander the Great to me. He's either Greek or Roman. I think Greek. Looking at that helmet there, look. I think he's Greek, but Alexander the Great wasn't Greek, was he? Where was he from? He was from, is it Macedonia? Or somewhere like that. Wow. And the horse. The horse is from Milton Keynes. I don't know who this guy is either. I'm gonna have to do it. I don't know who he is, but he's harmless. I've just come and sat in the breeze just to take in the absolute... This front door's wide open. I'm sure I can just walk straight out of the front door. I'm thinking this breeze is lovely, but I literally think I can fit through the gap in the door. I'll have to see if it moves, but I think I can get out of that without breaking it. Anyway, I might move that torch as well. Now, I've come and sat down. I sat down over there a minute ago. I've come and sat down just because you cannot take in everything that's going on in this place just by quickly scanning round. You need to really sit down and take every last bit in. Now I'll show you the bits that you might not have noticed. Right, starting off above this guy, we've already looked at him. We've got, at that end, a little boy next to the woman that's pouring stuff out, look. I don't know what they're doing or what. Is it money? I think it's money, isn't it? It's supposed to be coins. Then you've got some sort of faceless harp player. Is it a harp? I was going to say, is it a lute? But it's not a lute, is it? It's definitely a harp. Someone with an extremely long arm having a laugh. Then I think this guy needs to be concerned because there's a lion hiding behind him. Like, there's so many little details that you would miss. And it's strange because it's like mixed media as well. It's not just... So, let's see if I can remember it. Trompe l'Oreal, something like that. The flat paintings that look like the 3D, there are some of those in here. However, there's also some actual 3D things alongside it. So if you look up into the corner there, we've got two naked women. I thought someone would come in there. Oh, it's a bird. Jesus Christ. I thought someone were coming. Yeah, two naked women there, and they are flat and painted on. But the thing underneath there sticks off slightly. Above that, you've got a painted winged baby, what they called, can't think of the word. And then you've got a 3D one hanging upside down, almost like a mirror image. Really strange. Cherub, that's it. And it's actual, like the other ones we've seen in other rooms that are chunky, it's like a proper baby-sized baby, or cherub-sized cherub, stuck onto the ceiling. And then above it, holding its hands, is a painted one. I think that's really weird. But also quite clever, really, how they use them together. It's hard to tell, actually, which bits are painted and which bits aren't. Like, that in the corner almost looks like a Hindu goddess. But then up at the top of the ceiling, I don't know whether to use my torch. Wait a minute. Because some of it looks fine. And then other bits, I feel I need it, like the painted bits. Like, this bloke at the bottom is blowing his trumpet up that woman's dress. You've got a cherub balancing something on its foot. Or is that the wire? Oh no, that's just the wire for the light. There's two cherubs there fighting against some sort of sea monster, and the other one chickening out, just looking over the top of here. There's honestly so much to look at, and it's hurting my arms showing you. It really is. Although I do get to sit down for 5 minutes, which is really nice. What do you think of this though? I know you've, like I said, you might have seen it on other people's videos, but have you seen all these details? Have you looked at it properly? Because I don't think I have when I've watched people's videos. So it's nice to see it. Right, I'll get myself up to show you the rest now. I'll stop being lazy. Do you know what? I actually love this door. Keep hearing noises out there. This doorway. Like, it's strange as well because it's like a full-size door, but most of it's blocked up. It's just a little thing through to the electrics, but actually they wouldn't have been there. It's actually up to the stairs. Just take it in. Seriously, take it all in. I'm gonna get round as much as I can. Like I said, God, he's a bit. So where's his head? They're all a bit demonic, aren't they? I think it's the eyes. I think the eyes on them all look a bit weird. These chairs are extremely comfy, by the way. I could have sat in that chair all day and not moved. Now, what does that say up there? It says, neck, weird bells. Give up. I think it's coming from this building. I don't know where that's coming from, because I don't think there's a church over there. That's weird. Anyway, back in here. What were we talking about? Oh yeah, nec semper lilia horae. Nec semper lilia horae. Just got loads of, oh, that's Pegasus, isn't it? A bit too much zoom. Pegasus. So it is all like Greek mythology, isn't it? Definitely. I just love it. I've just had to scratch my eye. That's why it's gone bright pink. I just, look at that. It's just so good. It's such an amazing room. I bet you're bored of this room now. I'm not. I could stay in here all day looking at different parts of it. But I'll have a last little look round, see if there's anything else I can see, and then we'll head upstairs. I have no idea if there's even anything upstairs. I don't know anything about it other than the reception bit and this room. Because, right, oh, it's that water again. I need to clear something up because somebody had a go at me the other day, and I think I maybe came across wrong in a previous video. So I said, I don't watch other people's videos. Now, I was accused of being like too big for my boots now. Apparently, I've become like Donald Trump, which I don't know how that is relevant at all. Whatever your thoughts on him, I don't know why I'm suddenly like him. But apparently, what was said now? Since Andy left, my self-importance has gone up and up and up. Has it? If anything, it's gone down and down and down, because I know that everybody's commenting, oh, we miss Andy, and I'm like, oh, what about me? But I'm fine, don't worry. Yeah, apparently because I said I don't watch other people's videos, I don't enjoy watching them, and I said something down the lines of, I would look at their videos and think, oh no, I would have done this different. I couldn't do it that way. And I'm not saying those people's videos are rubbish or bad in any way. My way of thinking about this is, if you're a chef and you cook a spaghetti bolognese in a certain way, maybe you add some extra spice in it that the other people don't, and you love it that way, that doesn't mean it's better. It's just your personal choice. Plus, I don't really enjoy watching exploring videos, mainly because I don't want to spoil places. Like, I haven't watched the video of this place all the way through. I've seen photos. So I haven't really spoiled it for myself, because until you get in here, you don't realise how good it is. So I will happily apologise and say I'm sorry if people thought I was saying, oh, well, other people's videos are shite. I wasn't. I was just saying I can't watch them because it's just different to how I would do it. That doesn't mean I don't like the people, the videos, or anything. Anyway, I'm a naughty boy. I feel like I'm having to apologise all the time recently. And it's bad. I'm sorry. I am sorry. Because I don't want to upset people. However, then I don't like being personally attacked either, and called names and stuff. So we shall all say sorry and forget it ever happened. Right, let us, I wonder what that is on there, look. That's the last thing I'll look at. It's like a floor plan for here. Look at it. That's the big room that they're pointing at, the one that we're stood in now. Then in front, you've got the balcony and those two side rooms. You've got two side rooms at the bottom corner, and then 2 sets of stairs on the right and on the left, right? So, one set of stairs is here, other set of stairs is here. Big main room, front bit, side room, and 2 in the opposite corners. That is a floor plan of this floor. Now I feel quite proud of myself for noticing that, because I don't think many people would. That doesn't mean that they're not as good as me as an explorer. But you know what I mean, I'm quite pleased with that. Right, anyway, we will head upstairs and then I'll come back down and get some photos and we'll probably get out of here before we get caught. I do want to try and show you outside, and I also want to see if I can get underneath that water fountain sparkler? Sprinkler is the word I was looking for. I was going to go up the back steps, but actually I think I'm going to go up these because they've got artwork on them, look, and then maybe come down the other steps. Look at this, how they're worn. I love this. It's one thing that I love, where people walk up the same bits of steps. See the left foot there, the right foot there, and it dints down. And that's hundreds of years of wear. That's so good. I love it. I don't know how old these designs are in here. They could be from 1996 for all I know. Like, oh, that bloody bird. I think they are older than that, quite a lot older than that. But the building itself, regardless of design of stuff, is old, really old. Definitely at least 300 years old, I'd say. Just looking at like the design of the ceilings in the cellar and stuff. Anyway, come on. Now this is where we've got to be careful again, look. We walked around the outside here. And that dog was going mad, which it still is. It wasn't even barking when I got here. Look at this. Oh, I love it. I love the use of painted on handrails, although I'm pretty sure every time I walked up here I'd try and grab them. Imagine walking up drunk, trying to grab the handrail. This is brilliant. Do you know what this reminds me of? I don't know why, I think it might just be because it's blue. Santorini in Greece. It's just giving me that feel. I think there's definitely some Greek like influence here somewhere, but that's what it reminds me of, Santorini in Greece. I've never been to Santorini, I've just seen pictures, but from what I've seen, that's what it makes me think of. Like all the little details on the way up. Where are we going here? Ooh, I'm gonna make sure you don't see anything yet, because that light will just kill it. It'll make it look terrible. That's a big old safe there. Now this looks like older design to me. I feel like this is older than downstairs. Oh wow. Right, I'm gonna stand with my back to the light to make it. Oh my God. Oh my fucking God. I have just absolutely shit my pants. That is bizarre. I can't show you yet, but I will in a minute. Right, so if we look up from here, I can't show you that way at the moment. Look at the ceiling here. I'm holding my torch upside down. It was shining my eyes. Yeah, look. There's someone's head on there, like a bust. That looks Roman. I suppose it could be Greek. A little boy with a sword and maybe a dragon? Could be a dragon. Not sure. And then I'll show you, oh, there's a man there as well. But this is what scared me. The little boy looking at me through that door up there. Now I'm sorry, but how 3D and how does it not look like you can just walk through that? Look at it. It's like he's stuck there. Even, oh God, even the shadow on the left-hand side, looking like it's going down some more steps. That is unbelievable. Now obviously as we get up to it, the closer we get, you can tell. But from a distance, that is crazy. It kind of freaks me out, that, a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, in watching me from that little corner. It's good though, isn't it? How good is that? What a good idea. Thing is, I've just turned around and there's a little girl there. Now that one's not quite as, like, real as the other one. For a start, she's kind of floating. But it's still, like, I love the colour. I like the light. It's the light on the face. It's really good. It looks really good. Anyway, rest of the room. Big entrance here. I'm gonna have to go back downstairs in a minute, I think, because I'm on 5% on this and then 10% on my phone. But like last week, this one's got the ceilings, the wood painted. Now, I think this is Baroque style, which we worked out was the mid 1600s to the early 1700s. Somebody in chat told me that Baroque's mid 16 to early 17, and then neoclassical that we were looking at last week is around about mid 1700s up to maybe the 1800s. So I think this up here is Baroque. I'm not sure though. Then you've got this wonderful fireplace. Well, the fireplace is quite plain, but the bit above it is brill. All the artwork up in the corners as well. And the door, oh, there's a door through to a room in there. We'll go and have a look in there in a minute. I don't think there's very much in these end rooms again, same as before. We've got some more. Like, this looks like it's 3D, but it's not. It's flat. Oh, okay then. It's pitch black in this room, but it's got design on it here as well. Look at the little boy holding that up there. That's cool, isn't it? And then design all the way around. Oh, gems, and look, stuff like that in here. That's so good. I absolutely love it. Don't get me wrong, it is a big building, but compared to some of the massive buildings we go in, the amount of detail in this building for its size is overwhelming. It is crazy how much work has gone into this place to make it look like it does. It's brilliant. Yeah, I failed to mention as well the stone floors and constant. That feels like there should be a door there and a door there, look. But these ceilings are brilliant. That wind's really picking up. Right, I'm trying to keep you low so you don't see what's in front of me, because I want to look through this door first, in here. So that takes us to the stairs down. There's another floor. No way. How did I not notice the stairs as well a minute ago when I went in that room? Have I just been in that? Yeah, I have been in that room. That's weird. What we got in here? It has had design in here, but it's kind of lost a little bit because of damp and stuff. That's a shame. Anyway, I may as well show you what's to my right before we go upstairs. I can turn torch off for this bit as well, which means it'll save for the last bit and I don't need to go back down. Wow. Look at it in here. Big statues looking out over there. You've got this little fat guy. He's not very happy, is he? Oh no, that's another set of, is it? Oh no, it's the same set of gates we were looking at before. Oh man, oh God, I thought that then was some sort of child holding someone's head, like by the hair, like a decapitated head, but it's actually a weird manly looking woman holding some flowers upside down, which is all a bit strange. Then we've got, I don't know who that's supposed to be. Is it the one off where there's the electric going between their fingers on the ceiling? Leonardo da Vinci did, or someone like that. I can't think. It reminds me of that anyway, but these behind me are brill. Can you hear the wind outside as well? It's really blowing, really blowing. Oh, that's a bit of a shame. You've just cut the door out there by the looks of things. Oh, and we've not looked at this either. A big stone bath. What I would do to have that, and it's got a little step in it as well, so you can sit up in it if you want. Oh, that'd be so good. You can imagine like Romans being in those, or I don't know, someone very important from down the ages. And then there's this guy. I don't know who he is either. They're all a bit ugly. Look, this is the water sprayer. I don't think I'm about to get in there, to be fair, because I don't think you can get to it. We'd have to go through someone's garden. I don't think I could, but I would love to, because I am boiling. Now, the thing that's missing today, and I am sorry because I need to sort it at some point, is the drone. If I'd got the drone today and flew it around this place, you could see all this from the outside and it'd be brill. But unfortunately, I haven't got one. I almost got one before I came away, but then I thought I might need it for like fuel and stuff, so I just didn't. It's a shame though. Imagine this though. Imagine sitting out in this little bit, watching the sunrise or the sunset, whichever side it comes up on. I don't know which direction we're pointing, but watching your guests come up the drive from in here. Just, I don't know, just look at that. Just amazing, it amazes me. It really does. And there's all painting on here as well. I don't know if I showed you that last time. And all the way around. But it's a bit crazy, isn't it? So good. Right, I'm ready to go upstairs, but a kestrel has just flown up there, which is a bit worrying. I feel like I'm going to get attacked. It's a shame you can't see the sunset properly today, because it's a bit cloudy, but it would have been good. I would have stayed a bit later and watched it go down here, but right, up these stairs. Oh, I haven't seen him yet. He's a bit grumpy, that one, isn't he? Right, where are the stairs? Oh, they're here, look. Let's go up here. Please don't let there be a kestrel. If I talk loud enough, it might go. Although I do want to see it. Oh God, there's another set of stairs. What's going on? It smells like fresh wood up here, like freshly cut wood. What is going on here? It's like netting. Birds, something then. Pigeons. It's probably what the kestrels come for. I can hear them, they're stupid idiots. Pigeons are so stupid. But I do like them. Where are you? You're over here somewhere. Look, this again is an amazing big space that you could use for something. I'd have my bedroom up here. It'd be really good, although it'd be a bit hot. It's warm down here. What's round here? What? There is no pigeon. It's a phantom pigeon. I swore it was behind here. There is a window open there though. It might have got out. I wonder what he's been doing up here then. But yeah, it's it'd be a good view out of these little windows here, look. Right, let's go up the final lot of stairs and then we should probably head out of here. Well, that's a worrying start, isn't it? Someone making weird noises. Squeaking. Right. I've got to get up to that step then now. I don't trust this at all. That is shaky. I hate it because then you have to put all your weight on that leg to pull yourself up. And if it's not very strong, then you're dead. Right, let's stick to the outsides and I'll see you at the top. Well, that is weird. I suppose it's like a storage area, but it seems a bit pointless. That's where they all are. I'm really not getting blown off. Hello. Hey, pal. You alright, mate? I wanted to open that. Oh, they're going. I wanted to open the window for that bell and everything. Oh, there we go. That looks so cool. Right, just a minute. Right, you're probably not going to be able to hear me, but look. Look at that. The storm's coming. Look at those clouds. Definitely coming. Oh, that wind's so warm though. Like I said, I don't know if you can even hear me because of the wind. Look at that. That's brilliant. Right, let's shut this back up again so they can come and sit back in their seats. Oh, there we go. That's it. Nice and secure. I love this place. I kind of want to live here. I don't know, actually. I say I'd like to live here. Imagine having the room with the horse as your living room. Just trying to watch telly. Where do you put your telly? You can't. You just have to read a book. Or, oh God, that's so shaky. You'd have to put it in the cellar, like I said. Your living room in the cellar. And then that's just like a feature room. I don't know. Anyway, we'll go and quickly check outside, although it is really windy now. See if there's anything we've missed, and then we'll get out of here. Right. I've just sneaked down the back stairs. There's someone above us. Might be pigeons. I'm sure I heard, so I've just had to bomb down. Just come and stand on these stairs. Cellar. Which way was it? Fuck. Which way was the cellar? Oh, fuck. Oh, it's here. Alright, I've had to put my torch on my phone. There's two people upstairs. I can hear them talking to each other. And they were flashing torches round. I don't know if you saw the flash of the torch. But I can't get out. I thought I could get out that front door and I can't. The wind has picked up, the storm's coming. And luckily, well, that was me on that. Luckily, It's covering the sound of me walking about. Right, I'm gonna have to get out of here. I'm not filming it. Right, it's just started to rain. Look at this place though. I've got to get out of here because I don't know how they got in, but I want to film it. Look at the state of this. Get ready. Oh no. Here it comes. Jesus. Oh God. Oh my God. How did I get in here? This way. Oh, they said about a thunderstorm today. They weren't wrong. Bloody hell. That's crazy. How quickly that's just come down from nowhere. Oh God. I don't think they saw me anyway. One last look at the place before we go. I don't care if they catch me now, to be fair, as long as I'm out. But this is ridiculous. This is more than ridiculous. Let's get in these bushes. Quick. Oh. Bloody hell. Told you it were coming, didn't I? Right, and on that, I'll see you later. Love you all. Goodbye. The things I do for this feckin' channel.